Just a little view looking north in Tomintoul, where we spent the night. We just spin round, busy unloading in the car park. Pamela's getting ready to cross the road, and it's very cold, it's lovely and sunny, and we stayed just along here at the Argyle house, guest house. Well looked after, very good breakfast, comfortable room, and very much into Speyside sort of whisky country here at Tomintoul. And that's looking back. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. That's the road up to Lecht and the ski resort, and back to Braemar, Deeside and Braemar. Just past a football stadium for, I think it's Inverness Caledonian Thistle, and then over the bridge over the Moray Firth. Pamela's obviously at the wheel at the moment, which is good. And this is a newish bridge. This wasn't here 50 years ago. You had to go around the Moray Firth, quite a long way inland to go around it. Crossing the Black Isle. There's a good view of the Cromarty Firth, just coming into view now as we cross the Black Isle. And there's a reminder that we need to drive on the left. The Scottish Government takes nothing to chance. Another relatively new bridge which saves a longish journey round the Cromarty Firth. So we're leaving the Black Isle now and moving across to the next little bit of Scotland, I suppose, up into what used to be Ross and Cromarty. Lovely view of the Dornoch and Firth. So we've just passed Tain, where we're going to stay tonight, but we're going to spend the afternoon in Dornoch, try and find the beach and so on. And it's somewhere I remember very well from 1974 as being a lovely beach, lovely sands, lovely sunny summer's day, and my first opportunity to actually swim in the sea. I just learned to swim, and only ever swum in swimming pools up until that point, and I had a good chance to have a good swim in the sea. And I think when we came this way 50 years ago, we either drove right round Dornoch Firth, or we crossed on the ferry. There did used to be a ferry here. Again, the bridge is newish, that's been built. So we'll go over the bridge today, of course. So just 85 miles to John O'Groats. And about to cross Dornoch Firth. You can just see on my left where the ferry used to go. So we do feel a long way north now, awful long way north. enjoying ourselves in Dornoch, and we've had a meal in the Dornoch Castle, which is the building opposite. A very fine baronial style, again another baronial style building, very old building, but a a pub and restaurant and hotel. But we had a very good fish and chips, didn't we? Very much enjoyed that, and decent pint of cask ale as well. And they've got, anybody who loves their whiskies would thoroughly enjoy the selection in there. They've got literally hundreds of whiskies to try and taste. So if you enjoy your whiskey, that's the place to go. So just walking by through the main streets, and really this is sort of the end of the road. We're going to walk down to the sea and have a look at the sands. So Dornoch has a cathedral, which we might take a look at in a little bit, though of course it's not a city, although it has a cathedral. Carefully across the road, and there's a sign here for the beach. So the beach to the right, 11 minutes walk, so we'll head down that way. We'll find the beach, shall we? Shall we find the beach?
Yeah.
Let's find the beach. Not far to the beach, I'm told. You just follow the road down out of Dornoch and comes to an end at the car park, and then you've got the dunes. Pamela's leading the way. Big black dog up ahead. Got to walk off the fish and chips and beer. Hello Fido, you alright mate? You alright? You having a look in the camera? That's a decent walk across the dunes, enjoying that. Some lovely views across the Dornoch Firth to the coast on the south and east of us. That's great.
Do you want to go that way back to a wider path, or do you want to carry straight on?
I'll carry straight on. We'll get to the beach at some point. I think we took a bit of a detour, but you wanted to. You were keen. You wanted to follow the black dog. Was this your idea for the shortcut? I know your shortcuts tend to mean we go further than we would otherwise. It's all part of your tactics of getting longer walks in. I think we're nearly up to the sands, look. Yeah, it's good. The great thing is it's slightly warmer than it was in Tomintoul this morning. Tomintoul, when we left, it was about 6 or 7, It's about 14 now centigrade, so not bad, and the wind has dropped, so it's quite pleasant. Look at these sands, look at this. These are some of the finest, most beautiful sands you could find in the United Kingdom. I mean, some of the Northumberland beaches are like this, very, very quiet, very deserted. And those ones in Northern Ireland near Derry are like this, but this is fantastic. You can see right the way down the Dornoch Firth. The North Sea looks quite gentle, quite calm. And then if we look round to the north, you can see the mountains in the distance, mountains of Sutherland, and the sand stretching out for mile after mile after mile. So on a beautiful day, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's superb, absolutely superb. The autumn colours are starting to appear now. No idea what this colourful monument is here. Look at that. So presented by Miss Georgina Anderson, 1892. There's a little bit here about the cathedral, built by Gilbert de Moravia, who was Bishop of Caithness. He began building the cathedral using local stone and glass, and he paid for Scotland's smallest cathedral out of his own pocket. So that's the cathedral up on our left, Scotland's smallest cathedral. And then he built for himself, Bishop Gilbert, this Bishop's Palace or Castle on this side, the right. This is where we had our meal earlier, of which the tower is the original part of the original palace and castle. And then by the 1800s, it says clan feuds and lack of money had left parts of the cathedral and castle in ruins, and around, poor families lived in hovels made of turf. And often they'd been moved out because of the clearances from the big landowners. Help came from the Duke and Duchess of Sutherland, who had the castle and the cathedral restored. And the peaceful green has been here ever since. So, changing fortunes over time. 4:45, I think it's time. Head back to Tain, we'll have our tea.